Yeah. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving your perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. As you see, I had to bring it on the inside today. We're in raining season out here in Florida, and the rain was just too much, so had to take it in the gym, knock out the run. Normally on Wednesdays I do my speed workout at Jupiter High School, so I took the run indoors and went back on the treadmill. When I say back, the reason I say back on the treadmill because I remember I actually used to work at an overnight gym named Spunk Fitness, and one of the things is every single night I'd be on that treadmill knocking it out for an hour. So a lot of my speed work would come from the up in the speed and up in the incline on the treadmill. So it was great to it was a feeling of nostalgia. It was great to kind of get back into it because it was so cool. It'd be like an episode of SportsCenter. And I'd start at the beginning and I'd just be on it. This was like when I was like 23 years old. So I was fueled. There was a lot of ambition. It was right off of college, and I'm trying to work in sports. So it was great to get out there. And that's really, honestly, when you talk about runner's high, that is when I really caught that runner's high, bro. It's like, because it was just me by myself in the gym, and I'm going at it, doing my thing. And it was such a beautiful, beautiful feeling. And that feeling was reignited today because I had to take it to the indoors. And one thing that basically today's thought is I'll never forget, when life happens and you have to make adjustments like the one I just described. I couldn't run outside because it was raining way too heavy. Or you might be on vacation, or you might be doing something in which may take you away from your normal routine. So it was about 2 years ago. It was on my 30th, basically a year and a half ago, coming up on 2 years. It'll be 2 years in 6 months. So basically a year and a half ago when I went on my first cruise for my 33rd birthday. And this cruise was a whole week long, and there's no way. I can't even go a day without taking a run now, but there was no way I was going to spend an entire week not running at all and not working out, not doing anything physical. So I went to the gym that is located, in the actual ship. Most of these cruise ships have actual gyms. They have fitness centers that you can go to. They have yoga classes, boot camp classes, all sorts of things that you can do to keep up with your normal routine. Because if if I miss a day of working out, then I'm grumpy. I can't function. Right? It helps me cure. It helps me put my mind in the right place to really take advantage of my day. Right? So I'm at this gym on Princess Anne. That was the name of the cruise ship. I'm at this gym every single morning, like I always do. I'm at the fitness center, and I find the treadmill. I find the treadmill for me. Like, this is my spot. Like, this me. So I'm getting going, and as I'm running on the treadmill every single morning, I see people right behind me who are doing yoga classes. They're doing, Pilates. They're doing whatever they're doing in the morning. And, I'm on the treadmill and I have my outburst, because as I go on the treadmill, I get my mind right. I say by mile, like not by mile, but by minutes. By the time I'm at least 30 minutes in, I'm like hype. I'm pumped, and I'm starting giving my outburst because I'm start yelling at myself like, come on, Aswand, keep it going. I'm pushing myself. So one day, there was like later on that week, a lady comes up to me. She goes, hey, I don't know if you noticed, but we absolutely love your outburst. We love your outburst because it was such a closed-in area, such a smaller area, to where I'm running and they're doing their strength class, and they're hearing me, pump myself up, yell at myself, and all that kind of stuff. And that's what it's all about, is make sure wherever you are, the main takeaway for everything I'm talking to you guys today about, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, make sure you make an impression. Make an impression on people to where whoever it is, when they see that face, when they see my face, it's like, yo, That's a man who ain't afraid to work. That's the guy who was on that treadmill every morning, getting it in, not making excuses, all those things. And, you know, your reputation and who you are, who you become, and the kinds of standards and everything that you're about, it all comes together when you make sure those daily habits don't go anywhere. And you are not in the business of making excuses. Don't have a gym, you don't have a place to run outside because I'm on a cruise ship for a week. Okay, great. Find a motherfucking treadmill and get your ass on that treadmill every morning and go after your shit. All right, and that has to be the mentality, because this shit is serious out here, man. Main website to check out to dive deeper into all of this kind of stuff, makeyamove.com. That's makeyamove.com. Also on that same website, you will see a survey. Any collegiate athletes that are currently listening to me right now, and or anybody who knows of a collegiate athlete that's interested in doing an NIL deal or becoming an athlete of a future athlete of the month, there's a link right there under NIL evaluation for you to fill out a quick survey, and I will definitely be in contact with you. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.